What is up, guys? Norse Digital Assets coming at you with another video. This video is again going to be on Bitcoin and the market as a whole, because lately I have not been covering individual coins such as VeChain, CKB, HBAR, XRP, ADA. I haven't been covering individual coins for the most part because Bitcoin has dragged all of these coins down. It has dragged these coins down, obviously and clearly. So really all I can say about these other coins is I can do videos on them and I can show you where the 20 EMA is, where the 55 EMA is, and I can show you entry points into DCAing into these coins. The only problem with that is lately Bitcoin has been so volatile. It's been 46,000, 49,000, 46,000, 49,000. It's been so volatile that it's hard to call these areas for DCAing into these coins, because these other coins, when Bitcoin drops back down, they drop much lower again. Also, I can still point out the support levels though on some of these coins where you can DCA in, but as a whole, the entire market has been at a discount, so a lot of people can figure that out on their own. Anyways, we will dive into Bitcoin on this chart. Welcome to the most underrated crypto YouTube channel on the internet, Norse Digital Assets. Follow me on Twitter right here. So we're going to dive into the Bitcoin chart. Please click subscribe down here in the bottom right hand corner if you're serious about crypto, if you're serious about making money. And we are looking to make 5 figures, 6 figures, 7 figures on this channel. That is the point. If you are serious about crypto, click my logo down here in the bottom right hand corner. Click my logo, click subscribe below like normal. Smash up the like button. Let's dive into the Bitcoin chart and take a look at something here. 48,888 is the current price. We were over 49,000 just a little bit ago here. Little bit of momentum for Bitcoin here. It can still just be part of that consolidation. 46, 49, 46, 49, back and forth. We'll have to wait and see. Something I want to point out from that video yesterday is the fact that, look at this pattern here that we've been printing. There's the ugly summer that we all lived through, June, July, etc. And that was a major correction. Found support on the 55 EMA, the red, and came up. Found support on the 20 EMA, green, came up, and now we are obviously right here. Well, look at that pattern and compare that pattern to the last bull run top. I mean, there are people out there that say that this was the top or that this was the top here, and not so sure about that, because we still have the, like I said, we have a higher high there. We have a low with a higher low and a higher low. Take a shot if you want. That's what somebody said in the comment section the other day. I like doing lots of shots, to be honest. Whiskey, vodka, whatever. But so if you look at the last bull run, you have this top here. So there are people saying that, you know, after the top, you're rolling back through here. This is kind of interesting here. You came down after the top in the 2017 bull run, which topped in December. After you rolled down, you found support on the 55 EMA, came back up, and that was a dead cat bounce. You came right back down. It was an A, B, C, and you dropped here. This was my point yesterday. When you lose, here it is right there. When you lose that 55 EMA, you lose support of it. Let's zoom in here. What I was speaking hypothetically, when you lose support of the 55 EMA, that's what it looks like. You lose it, you come down, you come up, you didn't really hit your head, but you were down there long enough that look what the green line, the 20 EMA did. It came down, it swooped down here, and this gap really tightened. Came below the 55 EMA, came back up, went below it again, hit your head on it here, and that's when you are going to head into the bear market like I called yesterday. This equivalent right here would be the 30K, and I talked about in the video yesterday. So that would be, this is what obviously what we don't want, but that's what it looks like if that were to happen, if that were to play out. Right now, we're not seeing anything like that as of yet. We are holding support like real strong over the last week or two. We're holding real strong. So let's remove drawings, zoom in here a little closer, and you can see here how we are holding that support. Like I said in the video yesterday, you're at 49 support, 49 and 48 on the weekly, sitting well above the 55 EMA. Whoops, sitting well above the 55 EMA, sitting up here in the air. Very nice, but we went over all that yesterday. Let's look at the 4 hourly and see if there's anything we can see for anything that's a little shorter term on what Bitcoin might do next. A little bit, we got the green candles. We got some green candles today, this big green candle, a little bit of movement. Largest green candle on the 4 hourly we've seen in a while. I don't see any candle since probably November 28th here. That's a pretty large candle. I will say we have not got the bullish cross on the 4 hourly where the green line, it's got a little curve to it right here, but what kind of support is Bitcoin going to hold today? What's it going to do tomorrow? What's it going to do the rest of the week? I don't know. It could go back to 46, but because we're kind of looking at a more we're zooming out a little bit right now because of the recent volatility with Bitcoin and these corrections, etc. But the 20 EMA swooping up, coming over the 55 EMA in a clean cut bullish cross. Will that happen? I don't know. But what I will say is we haven't had one of those in a little while here. It looks like, so here is a fake out. And here it never happened. And here it did happen. You went under and then came back over. And that happened on November 7th. So more than a month ago. About, 35, 40 days ago, in that range. So it's been a while for the 4 hourly to get that buy signal, to get that bullish cross on the 4 hourly. Now, that's not as important, obviously, as the bullish cross on the daily. Let's go to the daily, which we are far from getting right now because you can see, obviously, the 20 EMA still pointed pretty steep down, but we're building some support right here. We need to get some momentum. What is going to happen with Bitcoin? Is this little pattern here on the stock RSI, is that going to play out something like this here where there's a little bit of chop action where you're coming up like we are now, you chop back down, you come up, chop back down, and then you finally get that movement back to the upside and you get that reversal on the 20 EMA in its direction. The green line finally starts to reverse. That's just kind of what we're waiting on. Again, just a lot of patience is what it takes in this market. And like I've said in previous videos, what happens is if the bull market resumes, which I do expect that to happen, and I've said that, if it does happen, and you happen to sell your coins now, trying to, thinking that the bear market's coming and you're going to put your money on the side and re-enter later at the bottom of a bear market, or especially for Bitcoin, typically when you sell out of your coins at a loss like that, typically those coins make a return to the higher price where they came from, and the coins end up leaving you in the dust. So obviously we want to avoid that. That's what we do not want in the market. But yeah, overall, guys, I would love to return to some videos where I don't just cover Bitcoin in the market, but right now Bitcoin just has a grip on everything. Cardano came down a lot, but just look at every coin. Look at HBAR's chart and all these other charts. They look just like Cardano's chart now. And Bitcoin it's the dominance is just so high. If we come here and we refresh, regardless, Bitcoin dominance is at 41%. It's that massive. You have Bitcoin sitting at roughly 1 trillion, and the total market cap is 2.2 trillion. So out of that 2.2 trillion, almost 1 trillion of it is Bitcoin alone, obviously. You just do that math, and that's where the Bitcoin dominance comes from, this 41%. The fact that it's 41% out of 15,658 cryptos, they're not all serious cryptos, but the fact that the dominance is 41% on one coin out of all these coins, it controls the market, and it's really been dragging it down. So yes, of course, I would love to get back to some videos where we're covering CKB more often. We're covering Avalanche, Polkadot, Ethereum, Cardano, XRP. But right now, these charts are just so choppy. There's not a lot to say right now on them. There could be some runners, some outliers like XRP, if the settlement comes out, that coin's going to go insane ballistic, especially if the market warms back up. Like I said, I think it's dangerous to not own any XRP. It's dangerous, but that's just my opinion. Other people might hate XRP. That's fine. But other coins like Avalanche today, I think Avalanche went up like 25 or 30% today. So you have some outliers where they move, but that's just recovering back to the low level that it was just at a week or two ago. So it's not some sort of massive pump. But yeah, there are outliers that move even though Bitcoin's not moving. But for the most part, no. I mean, everything is kind of waiting on Bitcoin. So, I mean, yeah, I would love to get back to those videos where we can start looking at some positive price action, resistance and support, get some vertical movement. For example, we can go look at AVAX real quick that I was just talking about. And then we'll probably just wrap this video up. Nothing too big to say right now. At $100 right now. Had over the last 2 days 2 big green candles and kind of nice. Stopped the 20 EMA, the green line, looking like it was going to cross over and you're going to get that bearish cross. And then do you start hitting your head on it and getting pinned down even lower, and you got to come down to this support shelf right here, which would be like 53. I mean, that can happen. I mean, that's what we don't want, obviously, and because then you're looking at next support and resistance. You can see, like, if I just drop this line here on Avalanche, you found some support there, which was a previous resistance peak high here back in September. So then you start looking at, you know, if it were to keep falling, then you'd be looking at this level here, which is now $70, which where Avalanche was just at 147. It's high here. So then you start looking at these different levels, but that little bit of momentum is nice and all, but it will be nice to start to get some positive price action, and sort of like, you know, like for Avalanche, for example, you know, maybe not this crazy just out of the gate, because then you get overheated, you got to come back anyway, but that's fine. But just start to look at some positive price action, some different patterns, some price targets, technical targets. That'll be nice to return to that. But right now, all eyes on Bitcoin, and Ethereum went back over $4,000 today. We could look at that real quick here. And got some, let's erase these drawings. So yeah, Ethereum at $4,020 right now. Kind of nice here. Will this happen again? Will this happen again? Look at the EMAs, the red and the green. Will it happen again where we can start climbing back up the stairs for Ethereum, which helps the altcoin market, helps your coins, whatever coins you have, whether you have Ethereum or not. It's a bigger picture here. Well, we're just gonna have to remain patient. You know, maybe this run takes off. Getting closer to Christmas. Maybe it happens in January. Maybe it happens in February. But overall, I've never really given too many timetables on when this is going to happen. All of my price predictions and all my videos do not have time attached to them. They were always stated end of the bull run, end of the blow off top, end of the cycle, which I do not think we are at yet. So I've always said that, but I've never really given you timetables like CKB 13 cents February. Polkadot, $195, you know, into February, into March, or in January, or end of 2021. I never really gave those, so, but I did give you some price predictions based off some fibs. But anyways, guys, like and subscribe. Smash the like button below, please. Subscribe to my channel. Most underrated YouTube crypto channel out there. I believe we're still growing. I'm still working on making some better videos, better content for you guys. Lately, I haven't put as much time into the channel, but we'll definitely be pushing forward, moving forward regardless, and this channel is only going to grow, get better and better and better. As far as the metrics, we're going to start showing some more news and some different stuff and covering more things. This video was, I was kind of just winging it. I mean, I just winged this video off the top of my head, but giving you the best information that I can, the best information that I can currently see at this given point in time. So that's going to be it for this video, guys. Smash the like button, leave a comment below, and we'll see you in the next video. See ya.